Tonight, we delve into a tale of reflection and regret. Imagine a mirror that doesn't just show your face, but your fate. Welcome to Velvet Dread. This is The Echoing Mirror. If you enjoy these chills, hit that like button and subscribe for more nightmares narrated just for you. It started with a garage sale on a rainy Saturday in October. Emily Harper, a 28-year-old graphic designer from the sleepy suburb of Willow Creek, was browsing through piles of forgotten treasures under a sagging tent. The air smelled of wet earth and mothballs, and the seller, an elderly woman with eyes like faded marbles, smiled knowingly as Emily's gaze landed on the mirror. "It's been in my family for generations," the woman croaked, her voice like rustling leaves. "They say it shows more than what's there, but be careful what you ask it to reveal." Emily chuckled, dismissing it as sales talk. She needed something to spruce up her apartment after her messy breakup with Josh. The mirror was tall, framed in dark walnut, etched with swirling vines that almost looked like writhing serpents. Its glass was spotless, unnaturally so, reflecting the gray sky above with perfect clarity. For $50, it was a steal. That night, she hung it in her bedroom, opposite her bed. The apartment was a one-bedroom in an old Victorian building converted into units. Creaky floors, high ceilings, and walls that seemed to sigh with the wind. As she admired her reflection, adjusting her messy bun, she noticed something odd. In the mirror, her eyes looked tired. More than usual. Like they'd seen things she hadn't. Shrugging it off as fatigue from the move, Emily went to bed. But sleep didn't come easy. Around 2 a.m., she woke to a whisper. It was faint, like wind through a crack, but it formed words. "Emily, look closer." Heart pounding, she sat up, staring at the mirror. Her reflection stared back, but it wasn't moving with her. It was smiling, a slow, knowing grin that sent ice down her spine. She blinked and it was gone, just her own wide-eyed face. "Must be dreaming," she muttered, pulling the covers over her head. The next morning, sunlight streamed through the curtains, banishing the night's weirdness. Emily laughed at herself while sipping coffee. "Overactive imagination," she said aloud. But as she passed the mirror to leave for work, she paused. In the reflection behind her was a shadow, a silhouette of a man standing in the doorway. She spun around. Nothing there. At work, she couldn't focus. Her designs for the new ad campaign blurred on the screen. During lunch, she texted her best friend Mia. "Bought a creepy mirror yesterday. Think it's haunted? LOL." Mia's reply, "Pics or it didn't happen." Emily snapped a photo and sent it. Mia responded immediately. "Whoa, that frame is intense. Looks like something from a horror movie. Burn it." That evening, Emily decided to test it. She stood before the mirror, arms crossed. "Okay, if you're magic or whatever, show me something." The glass rippled like water disturbed by a pebble. Her reflection faded, replaced by a scene. Her ex, Josh, in a bar, laughing with a woman Emily didn't recognize. The image was vivid. Josh's hand on the woman's knee, the clink of glass audible in her mind. Emily gasped. She'd suspected Josh was cheating, but seeing it? It felt real. Too real. She called him, voice shaking. "Were you at O'Malley's last night with some blonde?" Silence on the line. Then, "How did you know?" "We broke up, Em. It's none of your business." She hung up, staring at the mirror. It was back to normal. "What are you?" she whispered. Over the next few days, the mirror became an obsession. It showed her glimpses of the future. Or were they the past? She saw her boss praising her work, and sure enough, the next day she got a promotion. She saw her car with a flat tire, so she checked and found a nail embedded in the tread, avoiding a blowout. But the visions grew darker. One night, as rain lashed the windows, Emily asked, "Show me my future." The glass clouded, then cleared to reveal her own face, older, lined with worry, standing in a hospital room. Machines beeping, a figure in the bed, her mother, pale and frail. The reflection? Emily mouthed the words, "It's too late." Panicking, Emily called her mom. "Are you okay? Feeling sick or anything?" Her mother laughed. "Fit as fiddle, dear. Why the worry?" Relieved, Emily tried to ignore the mirror, but it whispered at night, pulling her from sleep. "Look, see the truth." She covered it with a sheet, but the whispers seeped through. "Emily, the echoes never lie." Desperate, she researched online, forums about haunted objects, cursed mirrors. One post caught her eye. The echoing mirror, crafted in 1892 by a medium named Elias Crow. Said to trap souls and replay their regrets. If it chooses you, it won't let go until it shows your end. Emily's blood ran cold. The seller's words echoed. "Been in my family for generations." Was this the same mirror? That night, she uncovered it. "Who are you? What do you want?" The glass swirled with mist. Faces appeared, dozens, screaming silently. Then, a man emerged. Elias Crow, dressed in Victorian attire, his eyes hollow. "I built this to capture eternity," his voice echoed in her head. "But it captured me. Now, it hungers for more echoes." Emily backed away, but the room spun. In the mirror, she saw herself tripping, falling towards the glass. She tried to stop, but her foot caught on the rug. She plummeted forward, head crashing into the frame. When she woke, the room was dark. Her head throbbed. The mirror was intact, reflecting her dazed face. But something was wrong. She reached out, and her hand passed through the glass like water. She was inside, trapped. The world outside looked warped, like viewing through a fishbowl. In the real world, her body lay still on the floor, eyes open but vacant. From inside, she watched as days passed. Mia came over, worried by unanswered texts. She found the body and called the police. "Looks like a fall," hit her head, were the words she heard as investigators combed the room. But Emily screamed silently, "I'm here! Look closer!" The mirror was sold again, at another garage sale. A young man bought it, hung it in his room, and as he admired his reflection, Emily's face appeared behind him, whispering, "Look closer." The echoes grew. More souls joined her, trapped in the glass, replaying their regrets eternally. And so, the echoing mirror claims another soul, whispering warnings that go unheeded. If you have an old mirror in your home, perhaps take a second look tonight. Be careful, it might look back. This has been Velvet Dread. Sweet dreams, or should I say nightmares. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more tales that linger in the dark.